Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be ranking the top 10 best centers in NBA 2K22 MyTEAM right now. The center position, I think, is one of the stronger positions in MyTEAM, at least at the top. There's some really good centers, especially that have come out in the last couple of weeks, who I am super high on and think make a significant difference to your squad. But honestly, in terms of depth, I don't think the center position is all that deep compared to some of the other positions in this game. So definitely an interesting position that we are about to rank. So before we hop into this video, if you haven't, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 2,500 subscriber mark on the channel. Uploading every single day. I'd really appreciate your support if you haven't already. If you do hit that subscribe button, we're less than 150 subscribers away. Trying to hit that in the next month or so, and I would really appreciate your support if you haven't already, if you do hit that subscribe button. Without further ado, let's hop right into it and start off with number 10. At number 10, I have Kristaps Porzingis. And I think y'all will notice a consistent theme on this list. I'm a big fan of the stretch bigs. KP is one of those stretch bigs, but the thing about KP is he's not a particularly good defender. He is 7'3" with 7'6" wingspan. He's got phenomenal size, 92 offense, 88 defense, 3 hot spots from outside the 3-point line. Comes with some decent interior badges like the Dream Shake, the Drop Stepper, the Rise Up. Not a great dunker, but he does have a 75 driving dunk. 90 standing is actually really solid. Shooting badge wise, he's really solid. Is not able to be upgraded on these shooting badges, but does have gold catch and shoot, green machine, hot zone hunter, Hall of Fame set shooter, gold, silver sniper, bronze limitless spot up. So he's a really nice stretch. He has a lot of the shooting badges that you want out of a big man. Playmaking wise, not incredible. He does have post playmaker. He does have bronze bullet. I wish you could upgrade this bullet passer, upgrade this post playmaker, give him glue hands. Things like that would be nice. He doesn't get quick first step either. And then defensively, all he has is silver box and silver brick roll, which can be upgraded to gold, and then bronze wearman. That's it. You can't give him the intimidator. You can't give him menace or post lockdown or rebound chaser or rim protector or any of those badges. And defensively, he's going to struggle. You can see with the defensive stats, perimeter wise, he's pretty terrible. Interior and block aren't bad statistically. With 7'3" height, he will still get some contests and blocks because of how big he is, and he's not a bad rebounder either. But without rebound chaser, without rim protector, without post lockdown, without pogo stick, things like that, he is going to struggle on the interior and on the perimeter without his ability to guard the perimeter really at all. But that being said, 6'9" speed and 66 XL isn't all that bad, and his jump shot is phenomenal. He's a great stretch big. Offensively, he's really good. Defensively, he is definitely going to struggle, and because of how poor of a defender he is, that is why I put him down at number 10 on this list. At number 9, I have Nikola Jokic, and I like Jokic a little bit more than Kristaps. I don't like his jumper quite as much as Kristaps, but he's another stretch big who gives you a decent amount, a pretty good amount on the offensive end of the court. He's 95 offense, 84 defense, 6'11" with a 7'3" wingspan. Defensively, I mean, his stats are pretty atrocious in all honesty. Not a good defender. He's 67 speed and excel, very similar to Kristaps' speed and excel, and defensive stats-wise, it's the same thing. Box, brick wall, and gold, rebound chaser, and worm on silver, and that's it. Doesn't get any other defensive badges. He's going to be a decent rebounder. He's got decent size, 85 strength, 95 stamina, 80 vertical, things like that. They're not terrible. And then shooting badge wise, he's really good. Like, he gets all of his shooting badges can be upgraded to gold. He has sniper and hot zone hunter on silver, can be upgraded to gold. Can get blinders, can get dead eye, can get limitless spot up, things like that. And then playmaking wise, he's really good. One of the best playmaking centers in the game. Hall of Fame bullet passer, super valuable. Hall of Fame dimer, Hall of Fame post playmaker. Those are some really valuable badges that he has that will help him out a lot in terms of his ability to play make. And then he also can upgrade his finishing badges. He has gold drop stepper, dream shake, back down punisher, post spin addition, those gold interior badge, which is nice. And also really nice shooter, decent-ish dunker. Again, he's not super slow, but he's not super fast either. And then his jump shot, I don't love his jump shot in all honesty. Set shot 18, it's just not a great jump shot. I don't personally think it's greenable. When it's open, it's not bad, it's just slow, and that, to me personally, the beta jumper, I don't love it, especially with him being a poor defender. But the thing is, he's a much better playmaker than Kristaps, and I think that he gives you a little bit more versatility because of that. So for that reason, I do put him at number 9 on this list. At number 8, we have the DeAndre Jordan that we got yesterday. And DeAndre Jordan, honestly, I feel like is very similar to Will Chamberlain. I think that they are very similar cards. 88 offense, 97 defense, 6'11" with 7'6" wingspan. Hotspots from nowhere. Finishing badges, he's got limitless takeoff and posterizer. He's got intimidator and rim protector. So basically, if you look at this card, look how his badges are distributed. He's got a ton of defensive badges, and he's got a ton of finishing badges, and that's it. You could add like mouse in the house, hook specialist, post spin technician, unstrippable, dream shake, things like that to him to help him become a better finisher, but those are the only badges I'd recommend adding. Unfortunately, he doesn't get bullet hands or bullet hands, glue hands upgraded, bullet passer, or post playmaker, since I think those are the three most important playmaking badges for an interior big, as those are really valuable badges off the offensive rebound and catching lobs and things like that. But that being said, elite defender, elite finisher, and that's really what he's going to give you. He's got good speed, 75 speed and excel is really solid, 93 interior, 90 block, 95 rebounding, 95 standing and driving dunk, not going to shoot the ball well at all. He's literally just an interior big. That's what he is. And he's very similar to Wilt in that respect. Jump shot, I think he's actually got the same jump shot as well. He's not going to be knocking him down. I'll say that. There's just no chance he's going to be knocking down mid-ranges because he's got a 25-shot mid. Like, he's not going to make any sort of shot outside of the paint. But as a pick and roll big and a defensive big, he is going to be very good. And that is exactly the same for Wilt Chamberlain, who is a very, very similar card. Another pick and roll defensive big. And so for me personally, I think Wilt is just a little bit better for a couple of reasons. One, Wilt is just a bit taller. He's got a bit longer arms, which I think is very valuable. 7'1" with an 8-foot wingspan instead of what, 6'11" with a 7'6" wingspan, 7 foot with a 7'6" wingspan, whatever DJ is. 95 offense, 93 defense. Wilt gives you also probably a little bit more on the offensive end with the Hall of Fame drop stepper, lob city finisher, and rise up, which aren't like contact badges. So you can give him limitless takeoff. And then he gets more of those playmaking badges as well. He gets the he doesn't get bullet passer, but he does get glue hands. He does get post playmaker. He does get quick first step if you wanted to add it to him. He gets ball stripper, pickpocket. Doesn't get clamps, but he does get interceptor. Same thing. Hall of Fame pogo stick is a super valuable defensive badge as well. Gold intimidator, gold rim protector, gold chase down artist. He's a really good rebounder. He's obviously super tall with a really good wingspan. One of the best wingspans in the game at 8 foot. A really solid interior defender, good dunker. Same thing as DeAndre Jordan. I feel like he's just a little bit better on the interior, on the offensive end of the court, and he's a little bit better playmaker because he gets a couple more badges, and also obviously has a better player model, which I think helps on the defensive end of the court. So those are the reasons that I put him above DeAndre Jordan on this list. At number 6, we have Ben Wallace, who is the miniature Wilt DeAndre, except better statistically. And y'all will see what I'm saying in just a second. So Ben Wallace is 84 offense, 99 defense. 99 defense overall. I think he might be the only card in the game with a 99 defensive overall right now. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but he's 6'9" with 7 foot wingspan. So obviously he's very small at the center position compared to these guys like Wilt and DeAndre. But no hotspots from outside the three-point line or inside the three-point line or really anywhere except for the paint. But 6 Hall of Fame badges are defensive leader, and intimidator, pogo stick, post lockdown, rebound chaser, and tireless defender. Really good defensive badges to have on Hall of Fame. Defensive stats: 94 interior, 90 lateral, 84 perimeter, 95 block. He's an elite perimeter defender, and he's an exceptional interior defender. Great rebounding stats as well. 79 speed with ball, 87 speed and excel. He's super fast. He's got the interior finishing badges like the posterizer. Can get drop stepper. He gets all the interior badges that you need. And then playmaking wise, same thing. Doesn't have the bullet passer, doesn't have the glue hands, but he does get post playmaker. He does get quick first step, which with an 87 speed is actually going to be really good. And he is just so fast and athletic that the fact that he doesn't have the ability to like do anything except for play defense and finish is the reason that I'm putting him above Wilt and DeAndre, because he's faster than them, he's more athletic than them, he's got more badges than them. I think overall he is the better overall all-around card just because of how quick he is and how much of an impact I feel like he can make on the defensive end of the court and offensively in transition with 87 speed. That's really, really valuable at the center position right now. So for that reason, I put him at number 6, and he is the highest ranking of the non-shooting bigs on this list. At number Embiid, hello. At number 5, we have Joel Embiid. And I think this is lower than a lot of people would have had Joel Embiid. I think a lot of people would have had him at like 3 or 4. But for me personally, I don't think he's any higher than number 5. I like the card. He's solid, but he's not incredible. 97 offense, 92 defense, 2 hotspots from outside the three-point line or in the corners, which are good places to have the hotspots. Does not have corner specialist, blinders, Deadeye, limitless spot up, anything like that. Does get hots on Hunter, which is nice. Mismatch expert isn't really very useful. Catch and shoot on silver, green machine on silver is good. 71 speed and excel with 67 speed with ball is really is solid, not great. 6 Hall of Fame badges are interior badges like back down punisher, dream shake, grace under pressure, post mid ignition, and then post lockdown and tireless defender. So they are, I would say, the best Hall of Fame badges. And then defensively, he's not bad. He gets interceptor, he already has intimidator, rim protector on gold. Only bronze rebound chaser is kind of an issue. It's not a huge issue, but when you couple it with a 68 vertical, I feel like it's definitely a little bit of an issue. So he's not going to sky for rebounds at all, which is not great, especially for a guy like who's 7 foot with a 7'5" wingspan. You want him to dominate the glass, and Embiid's not really going to do that. But 81 shot 3. And he's got a really nice jumper. Jump shot 47 with Zach LaVine's jumper is one of the best stretch big jump shots in the game. Very solid, easy enough to green. 90 standing, 80 driving dunk, good interior stats, not good perimeter stats. But overall, he's a good card. He's got the bronze bullet, gold post playmaker, silver break starter, silver glue hand, or bronze glue hands. I'm sorry. These are the 4 interior badges or playmaking badges that you want on a big man. Unfortunately, they're not upgradable, but at least he has them in some capacity, which is nice. So he definitely has the ability to stretch the floor is the one thing I will say. And I think that's very valuable, is a center who can stretch the floor, but he's a little bit slow and he's not going to be a good rebounder because of that vertical. And so for me personally, he just doesn't, I don't feel like I can put him any higher than number 5 on this list. Looking at the other guys that I have ahead of him. Very good card, not higher than number 5 on this list right now, in my opinion. At number 4, we have Dikembe Mutombo, and I think this should tell y'all there's something up in this top 3. Y'all will see what I mean in just a second. But Dikembe Mutombo, I have at number 4. I think most everybody would have him at number 2 or number 3. But for me personally, I have Dikembe at number 4. And the reason I say that is something I will explain in just a second. But before we get to that, Dikembe has 92 offense, 96 defense, 7'2" with 7'6" wingspan, 3 hotspots from outside the 3-point line. He's glitched to be able to shoot the ball. 4 Hall of Fames are catch and shoot, corner special, set shooter, and volume shooter. Obviously, he is glitched. He has an 83 shot 3, 82 shot mid. 64 speed and excel is not great at all, but it's not terrible, and he does have a big player model, which helps him out. And he gets every badge in the game, which is really, really valuable. You can upgrade his clamps, you can upgrade his pick dodger, you can give him an interceptor as well, and a pogo stick, and then you can give him quick first step, or dimer, or bailout, or blinders, or like limitless spot up. Like, there's a lot of badges you can give this card that are really valuable. Upgrade a sniper to gold, he'll knock down some whites for you. Green machine and hot shot hunter can be upgraded to gold as well. You can give him bullet passer. You can give him a lot of things that will make this card very, very nice as well. He kind of helps him hit that next level. 90 vertical as well. He's a really good rebounder. He's got the gold rebound chaser, and then he's a good interior defender. He's strong. He's not a bad perimeter defender either. His 75 lateral quickness is pretty darn good. As y'all know, Dikembe is a really good defender overall. 94 block, like just a very, very good all-around card. Set shot 17 is the same base as Wilt, but honestly on Dikembe it's not terrible. It's easy enough to green. It's just slow, so it's kind of a beta jump shot, but it is definitely easy to green. So for me personally, I think Dikembe is not bad. Like, he's a really, really good center. He's just a little bit slow, and that's the only thing about him that I don't probably like, and the fact that I don't love his release either. Those are the 2 reasons that I don't love this Dikembe card. Y'all are going to protest when y'all see who I have at number 3. I'm pretty darn confident of it. But at number 3, I have Josh Smith. I am legitimately this high on Josh Smith. For those of y'all who've watched my streams, y'all know how much I love Josh Smith. But I would put Josh Smith at the number 3 center in the game right now, and I am not even kidding. He is that good of a center. 6'9" with 7 foot wingspan, 96 defense, 85 offense, 1 hot outside the 3-point line is in this left corner. Has a 74 shot 3 and no shooting badges. In previous years, that would mean no chance he can green. This year, you knock it down. I am so cash with Josh Smith. Brook Lopez release 82 upper. He's a lefty. His release is really easy to green. I don't struggle to green with him wide open at all. I feel like, honestly, I shoot better with his release than I do with Dikembe Mutombo with all of his shooting badges and stuff. 84 speed excel, 75 speed with ball is also super valuable at the center position. He's got great speed. Defensive badge wise, he's really good. Hall of Fame pogo is super valuable. Gold rim protector, silver clamps, interceptor, intimidator, pick dodger, post lockdown. He can switch at the big. 91 interior, 92 block, 88 perimeter, 86 lateral. One of the best defensive, well-rounded cards. He's like Ben Wallace. They're the same height, same wingspan, similar player builds. He's like that, except the ability to shoot the ball as well is the way that I would describe him. 90 driving dunk. He's just really, really good. He gets all the playmaking badges that you could want. He like a bullet passer, a dimer, a bailout, things like that. Just a phenomenal all-around card in all honesty. Doesn't get rebound chaser, but he's got decent rebounding stats and he's got a 90 vertical. I feel like he rebounds better than guys like Joel Embiid and even a guy that we'll see on the top 2 like Anthony Davis. And the reason that I say that I think is because of that vertical. I feel like he just gets up really high and it helps him to rebound the ball even without the rebound chaser. So honestly, a guy who I think you can run at center with a ton of success is Josh Smith. He is the best budget center in my team right now. Guy I'm incredibly high on for a lot of people to pick up at that center position if you can't get these top 2 centers. And yeah, I just think Josh Smith is phenomenal. And at the number 2 position, we have Anthony Davis, who I just mentioned. AD is another player who doesn't get the rebound chaser badge, just like Josh Smith, but I still don't think that limits him that much. 94 offense, 95 defense, 6'10" with 7'2" wingspan. He's a little bit bigger than the Josh Smiths and Ben Wallaces of the world. 3 hot shots from outside the 3-point line, 6 hoffs, fearless finisher, post spin technician, set shooter, intimidator, pogo stick, and rim protector. These are 3 really good badges. Pogo stick especially, but rim protector and intimidator are also really valuable. 92 interior, 82 block. He's a good perimeter defender. He comes with doesn't get clamps actually, but comes with some solid defensive badges that can't really be upgraded. His shooting badges also can't be upgraded, so he doesn't get sniper, which is a little bit unfortunate, but not tragic. 79 speed and excel with a 67 speed of ball is very solid for a center. 90 standing dunk, 88 driving dunk, 82 shot 3. He does get the quick first step badge. Just a really good card. Jump shot is super nice. 80s release is one of the best big man jumpers in the game. He can even dribble the ball just a little bit compared to most centers in the game. I mean, yeah, AD is a super solid big. He's a stretch. He can play defense. He's got really nice badges, especially defensively. He gets the bullet passer badges, can be upgraded. He gets the glue hands, can be upgraded. Can get bailout. He gets all these playmaking badges, which is really valuable, that a lot of centers don't get on this list and in the game in general. And rebounding is his weakest thing. 80 defensive, 75 offensive rebounding is pretty low for a center. Doesn't have a rebound chaser, but he does have an 86 vertical. He does rebound well enough. You kind of want to manually rebound when you're using him as your center. But that being said, he is so good at everything else. For me personally, he was my favorite center in the game until less than a week ago. But less than a week ago, we got Chris Webber, and Chris Webber is the best center in my team right now, in my personal opinion. And I don't think is it close? Kind of, yes, but it's not that close. 96 offense, 93 defense, 1 hotspot from outside the 3-point line, 6'9" with a 7'3" wingspan. He's got interior badges like Grace Center Pressure, Postman Ignition, as well as the gold drop step for hook specialist, rise up, things like that. Got shooting badges, catch and shoot already. Can get the sniper badge, which is one of the most important shooting badges in the game, if not the most important shooting badges in the game, because it helps you to knock down a ton of whites, which is so important that he has that, and 80 doesn't. He's going to knock down whites. Has gold bullet passer, Hall of Fame break starter and post playmaker, gold dimer, bailout, glue hands, really valuable playmaking badges as well. Does not get the quick first step badge, but he gets defensive badges. He gets clamps, intimidator, pogo stick. Definitely recommend adding all 3 of those to this card. And then also has Hall of Fame hustler, rebound chaser, gold chase down artist, box brick wall, worm, silver interceptor, post lockdown, rim protector can all be upgraded to gold. Just a really good all-around card. 85 interior, 89 block is solid. Really nice defensive stat or rebounding stats, especially with that Hall of Fame rebound chaser and the 90 vertical. He's a really nice shooter. He can dunk the ball at a high level. He's got 82 speed and excel and 78 speed with ball, which is elite speed and speed with ball for a center right now. And then his jump shot is really solid as well. It's that jump shot 22 base, which is phenomenal. Release 69 upper. It's the weird upper that he and James Worthy had last year at the beginning of the year and have again this year at the beginning of the year. And it's that they kind of release him from the chest, which is weird, but it's really easy to time this year. Like, I green almost every single open shot with Chris Webber. It definitely looks a little odd, but it's super easy to green and it's super quick as well. Definitely not the prettiest upper, but a very easy release to green and a very quick release as well, which is really valuable at that stretch center position. So his ability, I feel like, to stretch the floor as well as rebound, play interior defense, play make at a high level. He's got great athleticism and he can finish on the interior in a mismatch. Just a really, really well-rounded all-around card. And I think he is the best center in my team right now, and I think a lot of people who have used this card would also agree with me. So that is going to do it for this video. This is my list of the top 10 centers in the game right now. I think these are the top 10 best guys. I think there are also some people who are definitely going to take issue with me putting Josh Smith this high. I think a lot of y'all would put him down in the bottom like 5 of this top 10. Some of y'all may not even have him in the top 10. I definitely would, but I just think he gives you so much value in terms of his ability to stretch the floor and play defense. I think he's Ben Wallace on steroids, basically, is how good I think this Josh Smith card is. He's phenomenal. And honestly, all these centers on this list are really, really solid, but especially these top 5 are the guys that I would really look to pinpoint to use in a competitive lineup. So that is going to do it for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.